Welcome to another exciting show with Fresh Dialect. We have an awesome conversation for you guys tonight, but before we get started, let the conversationalists introduce themselves.
Vasti, Julie,
Tania, Corrine,
And I'm DJ. So today, ladies, this is a topic that I'm so excited to jump into with you guys. So it's been a while since I've been on the dating scene, no secret. I've met my husband 18 years ago, 3 days ago, 18 years.
Congratulations.
Married for 10 years. So it's been a while since I've been on the dating scene. But so there's a perception that men are always trying to pick up women or approaching women. Is that true or false? Now, before you guys answer this, I want to give you a little bit, because I've done some research. I've talked to one of the millennials and a seasoned lady as well. Now, it was so disheartening to me, you guys, that I heard that men no longer pick up women in bars. Everything is on the app.
Yes.
I was told that you can be standing right next to someone in a bar, but they are not paying you any attention because they're waiting for someone that they met on the app to show up. So, is there a right or wrong approach to coming at women, in your opinion? Jules, what do you say?
The question was, do men always pick up women? And it depends on the woman and it depends on the man, right? I will say that I get asked out. I don't asked out. I get, hey baby, what's up? On a fairly frequent basis. Or, hey sexy, hey gorgeous. Right? And that's not going to lead towards a date for me.
Sure.
If you spend some time having a conversation with me and then be like, hey, you want to have dinner? You might have a shot. You don't anymore, but you might have.
So engage you in a conversation first,
that
right?
Would be, but the moment you talk about how I look, I'm done with you.
Right. Shut down.
Shut down.
Well, I think as far as the right approach or the wrong approach, I think the wrong approach would be no approach at all, because for some men, this works for them. Hey girl, and some girls like that, and that's why they do that. You know what I mean? It's not the approach for me.
Sure.
I would probably laugh or something.
It depends on the girl. It depends on the gal. It depends on the guy.
Right. And so I personally, there's no such thing as the wrong approach. It's just
not a wrong approach ever.
No, because for the guy who's vulgar, for the guy who's, you know what I'm saying?
He's attracting those vulgar, the
exactly.
girls that like the vulgar.
Okay.
Like
so
that.
let's personalize this a little bit more. Let's personalize it.
Is.
Right. Personalize it for you.
Me?
Is there a right or wrong approach?
Yeah, for me, I like a man who's, number one, he has to be confident and respectful.
Sure.
So I just came back from Mexico City, but on my way there, this one guy was walking through the airport, and he's like, excuse me, and I turn around, I'm like, hey, how are you? And he's like, you have a really nice walk.
Oh, we like to hear that.
I'm so excited.
You put a little more shake in that one, didn't you?
No one's ever said that to me. Do you want my number?
No, you can't. Stop it.
But that was really sweet, and I think if he would have asked me for my number, I probably would have.
Really? Okay.
He was really cute.
Tamia, what do you say? What do you think?
Personally, I don't see guys when I'm out with my circle of friends, we be like, where they at?
Oh.
If we're out at a bar or if we're at a different engagement, men's not coming up trying to talk and say, how you doing, engage in conversation at all.
So would you guys flip the script? Would you as a woman approach a man in that situation?
Absolutely not.
Heck no. Don't you say
Not at all.
No,
I'm a lady.
No, I am, yes. And I will say, I've been out of the dating scene for a long time, and hopefully we'll get back in it if a guy approaches me. But for me, I'm like Corinne. I want a man that's confident, that has respect, that definitely, and you can tell a lot by how a guy approaches you as to how he is.
Sure.
Just by him saying, hey, how are you doing, beautiful, versus, hey, mama, you looking so, no, back that up, get away, absolutely not, next person, And I mean, I commute to work, so 290 seems to be the spot where I'm like, hey, right. And I'm like, yeah, okay, I'm gonna get in an accident for you, and there's been some really handsome guys, but I'm like, no, this is not the time or the place.
Yeah.
So I have to say, maybe go on 290.
You know what? So my friends say that it's funny. When I can remember, I went to Catholic school, and I remember Miss Esco saying, "Girl, you always looking mean. Like, do you ever smile?" And I hear that a lot, like, "Smile, baby," you know. So sometimes I think maybe it's my demeanor, you know, how I.
There's a lot to
like,
that. There's a lot to your facial expressions, right?
Absolutely, yeah.
So if you seem approachable or not, and I personally believe that will dictate in a lot of ways your experiences in life. So I think it's so interesting that you said that.
And when we think about the flip side of it, why do we think that, or why don't guys approach us? And that's a big deal. Like, I don't know if you guys have heard of the term RB.
Yeah.
And you know, I have some friends that tell me I don't look like that, and I'm like, oh, you don't look like this?
Right,
Yes,
just normal.
because you do. So I think you're right. I think it's how we are.
Yeah.
Because a man, I don't want to trade places with a man. It's a lot. It takes a lot of guts to approach a woman that's beautiful. You don't know what type of day she's had. You don't know what's going to come out of her mouth.
Yeah.
And if she's looking RBF-ish, that's even worse, you know?
But too, like you said, you're with your friends and you go out. First of all, it can be a little intimidating to approach anybody, even if they do look approachable. But when you're with a group of friends, I think it makes it harder for the man to approach you because they don't want to pull you away from your friends.
Well, let's define group. I can count on one hand how many friends.
But it's any deal. That's like five. They will still bring you away.
But they don't want to be rejected either in front
Your
of
friends.
somebody else.
I don't think that's it. I'm telling you.
You don't?
I mean, I would buy that in junior high. I would buy that in high school. As a man, like, would I miss out on an opportunity to meet a woman and develop a relationship on the fact that I don't want to be let down in front of her friends? Probably not. You say
I say yes
Absolutely.
too. Because when you think about now the millennials, everything is swipe to the left, swipe to the right.
Okay,
I like that.
And no, I haven't done it. I haven't done it, and I'm not saying that I'm against it.
It's awesome.
But
you were a spy.
Right.
I feel like you
Artificial to me.
Yeah, me too.
I don't like it.
But listen, I feel like that's really easy for guys to hide behind. It's easy for a guy to hide behind that.
Shoot them down.
Yeah.
No, I'm old school. I'm like you. Maybe I'll meet a nice guy. I don't know.
So
Listen.
you want to say something before I?
Yes. The dating apps are awesome. You can seriously learn so much. Just assuming that people are being
People lie on
That's the
yeah.
point.
But I'm
Yes,
on there and I'm honest.
That's
I'm
you.
honest about my.
And you are a million and
Most of the guys I went on these online dates with were fairly honest too.
Yeah,
I got it.
A lot of people, I've never had any crazy, bizarre experiences with this. I would say for the most part with my experiences, these have been honest people. But if you were to meet someone at the grocery store or at the gas station,
Yeah.
You're taking
you're taking
maybe
the
more
same
of a
risk.
risk.
Yeah, because
Actually.
But the difference is that I get to see you.
Yeah.
I get to see you. I get to know your demeanor. I get to feel your energy. Those things matter.
But you get to know details before.
That's right. So on the dating apps, there's like a bunch of like questions that we fill out. There's like I know if you're married, if you're divorced with kids, had a drug habit, you know what I'm saying, go to church. Like they ask serious
But you still don't know if
questions.
that information is true.
True.
But wait,
And I'm skeptical on that.
All right, so meet friends at the local places that friends of friends. I mean, that's really the easiest way to approach someone on either genders, right? So if your auntie invites him over and her over, the setup thing, or like you're in a big group of friends, that's the easiest place to
So let me ask you guys
approach,
another question. Turn-offs. Are there turn-offs that men can either in their approach or while you're dating or beginning dating, right? So, because, anything can happen, right? But are there turn-offs that you guys know that men can bring forward? So I asked this question of someone today, right? And so one of the things that surprised me of what she said, when they asked me about my last relationship, that's a turn-off.
Oh,
when they, and this was a shock. I almost fell out of my seat when I heard her say this. If they ask me what tax bracket I fall into, it's a turnoff. I'm like, they asked that question.
Very invasive.
You online date, you already know that.
That's true.
That is the problem.
It's true.
No.
It's true. No, but okay, look, I would tell you for a turnoff for me is for a guy who always feels that he has to impress me, you know, like with nice things. Like I'm pretty simple for the most part, and so that can really turn me off. But I don't think asking what your last relationship was like, I don't think that's a problem. I think it's important to
It is
know.
for me on
In
the
the
first date.
beginning,
On the
right?
first
That's
date,
what I'm
yeah.
saying. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
On the
So
first
many-
date.
Like, I don't want, on the first date, I was like, so tell me about your
Oh,
last
yeah,
relationship.
yeah.
I was like, there's no good answer here. They're
Right.
gonna go in.
Because
It's over.
we wouldn't be here.
Clearly. They're like, so why did you break up? Like,
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
So you're talking about on the first date, what's the turn off?
Yeah, or in the beginning of getting to know a man, whether it's your first, second, or third. I was kind of all three of those.
Well, those are three
I'll
very
tell you,
different
I'll tell you one
milestones.
of the most horrific dates I've gone on, right? So me and my now husband were on a break, and so I decided I'm gonna go out on a date.
Ross and Rachel style?
He took me to a powwow at UIC campus.
What's
a
a
powwow?
powwow?
What's
that? Like,
Powwow.
like a
A
literal.
literal powwow, which would have been fine. It's a different experience, whatever.
If you had your
He didn't have a
it
car.
would have been
He,
cool.
he knew all the chiefs and they had different tribes, and so he wanted me to jump in the powwow and do the oil going around. I'm sorry, I can't.
So, okay, so
That was the first date.
That was the first
what
date.
is the best approach? So we've said negative things. What's the best approach?
I think being genuine. I
Yes.
think being honest.
Yes.
Now, mind you,
I
it's been
think-
25 years, honey.
I
People
think
don't
we're
date
just
like we used
friends,
to.
and then bam, that's the way it works for me most of the time. I'm like, oh, you seem nice, I like you, and now I feel comfortable with you, and then
That's fair.
Yeah.
Yeah,
friends
I
first.
think definitely. I think a good approach is one, like, state your intentions. You know, like, don't. I'm not saying that you have to tell them I'm gonna marry you, but have a friendship with a purpose. Like, if it's hey, I really would like to continue to see you and date you, like, because I can be like, yeah, I'm gonna date you, but I'm also going on a date with him.
Sure,
and
absolutely.
then
That's
so
fair.
communicate. I think
That's
that
fair.
if he approaches me that way, then I'll be like, oh wait, I actually wasn't ready for that.
You want to know what you're looking
So
for.
I want to know
So
exactly
being
what
intentional.
his
You want him to be
what is his
intentional.
definition
Let it
of
go.
dating? What am I getting myself into? Because then if I'm getting myself into with a guy that likes to missionary date, I'm not for that either. Missionary dating.
What is missionary dating?
It's a lot at the
I know
same
what
time.
I'm
thinking missionary
No, missionary dating is dating multiple people at the same time.
Missionary dating.
that's how you online date, though.
See, I can't get down with that. I can't get down with
I
that.
had no idea.
Well, I went to a Christian college, so that's what we called it. Maybe that's where it's from.
That sounds so opposite of what I would think missionary dating would
Yes.
be.
Think about missionaries.
Yeah.
They go to multiple countries, they do their assignments, and then they leave. That's what
like your
missionary
convoy.
dating is.
Yes.
I don't like
And there's some guys out there that are like that. They
Okay, so what are your approaches?
let clear
I-
intentions.
Yes.
You know.
Talk about, get to know my character, get to know the fact that I'm a smart woman.
We're
that I
saying
like
in the approach.
I know, but in
Yeah.
that approach, like, ask me stuff about me, and I'll ask like
Yes.
real conversation, and then ask out.
Okay.
The ask out, and without any of that,
Got it.
like, right?
Now, to me, I know you haven't been approached, but if you were. I'm sorry.
My story, and she
I
just
was
shot me down.
Okay, tell me.
You know what? So the person that I am with today,
Listen up, guys.
So she was approached.
today, it wasn't even an approach. Like, we were talking about sports. I'm a huge sports. Oh God, love it.
Me and you.
Okay.
Touch and agree.
And I was like, oh my goodness, the Bears are going to get slammed by the Packers. And he was like, how much you want to bet the Bears win? I'm like, you stupid. We talking about the Bears. We talking about Jay Cutler. Okay, and so we had a bet. If the Bears, if they lost, he had to take me out for dinner, and vice
Cute.
versa.
That's
So
very
That's
cute.
good.
of course, the Bears,
Mutual.
the Bears lost, right? I was on the phone like, "Hello." He was like, "No
Wildfire.
sir, no sir, no sir." I'm like, "What you trying to say?" So that's how it happened. I
So
won
you
the
connected on a mutual,
bet. Yeah,
interest.
that's what I thought.
Uh-oh.
Okay, so fast forward, we were talking about that. I'm like, so I won the bet. We went out to a sports bar, hence sports.
Nice.
Sure, all right. And he was like, "Girl, I baited you." I was like, "What, you say that again?" He was like, "I have been watching you for years."
Don't you love now? See, that is a heart melt.
That's
He was like,
dramatic.
that is a heart
Attention.
I don't know. I kind of took that stalker.
No.
Hey.
No, not
That's
like
judgment.
No,
Yeah,
not
yeah,
like
no.
that.
No, it wasn't.
All right, I get what he's
Because
saying.
I wouldn't even see. I mean, he was doing his work. I was doing my work, but we wouldn't see each other every day. It was just like you came up, I saw you, and was like,
You're someone I want to get to know.
how am I going to get this girl? And then it was like when I was in his presence, and fast forward, he was like, when you walked in, I was like, that's my baby.
Oh,
I was like,
there
look at
goes
this. My baby. I was like, what you say?
Wait,
So-
so you guys are together now? Or wait,
We still together.
See, that's why you're not being
So that was
approached.
in 2012. It's 2016.
So see, you know what? It's not RBF. It is. I do believe when you're in a relationship and you're close.
I'm talking
close
about prior
type of
to that
energy.
time.
Oh, okay.
Don't approach me or ask me nothing stupid. Like you look, shut up. I'll be like,
Okay, well there it is. There
I'll
it
be
is.
like this. What you want?
Walk away.
What you trying to do? I don't have time. I'm not the one.
Are there stereotypes to men? So young,
Yeah.
middle age, and older. Are there?
Hmm.
And does it then, tailor how they approach you? So I was told that, and mind you, again, I'm going off of everything that I was told because I told you it's been a while. It's been a while. That young men need someone to take care of them, and that's what they're seeking, in
Girl,
that
bye.
way. Inexperience,
And
right? Middle age, they have a lot of baggage. Either they've gotten out of a relationship, they may have a couple of kids out there,
So
whatever.
mean to them.
Well, I'm just saying, this is what I've heard. Old guys can be set in their ways and may have a little bit of nerve damage.
Oh, and on that note,
I feel like
Yeah.
Are there stereotypes when it
Yes.
comes to age?
Yes.
yes, because I think that
Yes.
they have stereotypes on us too. I think that after a
really?
certain age, I think they put you in the bitter barn. She must be single because she's angry at life. Or if she's like a lawyer or whatever, it doesn't have to be a lawyer, it could be a ministry, whatever, a professional setting. Like, if you're too successful, oh, she's just too much.
Yeah.
And I think that
And
they
I'm a
put
social
us,
worker. And they
yeah.
say, oh, she want to give me free therapy.
See, and
No, I
they put us in little
Boxes?
boxes.
Uh-huh.
So yeah, I believe that there are stereotypes. Yeah.
Does it then tailor then the approach?
I don't know.
that's for our viewers to discuss.
Yeah.
Sounds good. All right, you guys. Well, this has been another great conversation. Not a dull moment ever with these ladies. Thank you for joining us again on Fresh Dialect. We hope to hear from you. Join the conversation.